Got it.
We're about a week into the Buick Racer build.
What's that?
There's a few things to tackle before we pull the motor and transmission. Jeremy's fabbing a cowl to fit in front of the radiator.
So I made some holes here where the grill mounts down here that we're hitting. I'm trying to see if the heads of the bolts will line up in these holes and allow it to fit better.
And Josh, he's building a new floor from scratch.
Got my cuts perfect. I'm really excited about this. I'm using the bead roller to put some bends in the floor panel. Rolling these beads into the floor makes it much stronger and more rigid. The more turns the die makes, the stiffer the panel gets. Jeremy introduced me to these nylon dies that I've never used before, Bailey offers, which when you use on aluminum doesn't gouge up your corners. Beautiful. I put a bunch of tape on the backside so it's not all scratching it up.
Put money out there for this? Make bets?
I got $1 that
I got two.
it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Look at that. It fit.
Oh, look at that, I lost $1.
I'm pumped.
Meanwhile, I'm remaking the drag link that isn't up to snuff. It goes from the steering box to the front axle. Welding the tie rod directly to this piece of tubing is probably not something we want to live with. I'll drill and tap a new length of tubing on the lathe.
Why do I keep feeling like this project is putting us behind the 8-ball?
So bad. Such a bad joke. The tie rod will be threaded on one end. At the other end of the drag link, I need to make a tapered slug.
That side goes there.
And drill a hole in the tubing. You can see where it actually goes behind it. So it can be properly welded with what's called a rosette weld. That'll be a lot stronger. Ultimately, this is a smart, safe thing to do. It's the last thing you want to do is have your steering fail when you're driving, because then you're just left with holding the steering wheel and the car won't go wherever you're trying to turn it.